We are going to be walking through a demo today with Belleau of Anritsu. Philip, let's talk about test and measurement.
All right, thank you, Kelly. So my name is Belleau. I'm a product manager with Anritsu company in Morgan Hill, California. And what we're going to show today is our latest microwave SiteMaster. There was 5 models, 8 gigahertz, 14 gigahertz, 20 gigahertz, 30 gigahertz, and this model, which is the top in the series, is 40 gigahertz model. Unprecedented coverage for a handheld, unprecedented dynamic range and speed for a handheld instrument. And what we're showing here today now is a measurement on a bandpass filter. What we're showcasing is the high dynamic range capability of this instrument. With these marker readings at 120, 115 dB down from the center, this is dynamic range performance that was only available in benchtop units not very long ago. Some other features that this instrument has, because of its wide frequency range, it also is able to handle waveguide components. This is a 26.5 to 40 gigahertz waveguide component, and measuring waveguide components with this instrument is as easy as going into the calibration menu and selecting the waveguide type that you would want to use. Down here you would select the waveguide type. We have 10 bands built in, and then we offer the user the ability to add 4 of their own custom bands in case they have waveguide types that aren't one of these 10 that we've provided. The instrument's calibration menu will walk you through the calibration process, even shows you with guided pictures as you go through the instrument. Other new features on this particular instrument, we've built into the instrument a help menu. So there are system info that you can get that gives you at a quick view what the status of the unit is, firmware, temperature, those types of things. Frequently asked questions in case you're wondering about certain things on that particular instrument. These are dynamically linked to the actual user guide, which is also built into the instrument. So the entire user guide now comes with the product. You don't have to carry that book with you any longer. Something else that I wanted to point out here, we've also developed a new series of calibration kits that really were designed to go along with this launch, but they will be supported with our other handhelds. These high-performance calibration kits are actually guaranteed performance across the full temperature range that the instrument operates, which is -10 to +55 degrees Celsius, which is unique for calibration kits of this nature. They're normally limited to a much smaller frequency range. And in the traditional SiteMaster style, SiteMaster has always been a field instrument. It's used in a very rugged environment. We have users, of course, that need to measure devices that have N-type connectors, which is the larger type that's shown here. However, the 20 gigahertz, 30 gigahertz, and 40 gigahertz models of this product come with what's called a ruggedized K connector. This ruggedized K connector is the same connector that you'll find on our premium benchtop VNAs, but for those people in the field that need to measure N-type with a 20 gigahertz model, we supply with the instrument these 2 very heavy-duty adapters, which easily convert the ports to N with a very rugged and robust connection, something that's not going to break in the field, versus what our competitors may need to do would be to use an adapter something like this, which is a much more fragile connection, and it's not going to leave a high level of confidence when you're out in the field trying to make those measurements. Another feature that this instrument offers is we have this ability to make 2-port transmission measurements on devices that are far away from the instrument itself. By using this sensor and using these special adapters, we put a piece of Ethernet cable in between, and we're able to extend this up to 85 meters, which is 278 feet, away from the instrument. This comes in handy for measuring cables that are already embedded into systems that cannot be easily accessed from both ends. Aircraft wings, aircraft fuselage, Navy ships, those types of things, where these cables need to be regularly measured, but they're not easy to get at both ends of it. So this is a unique feature, again, on the SiteMaster that gives users the ability to measure those, not just at a single frequency, but swept across an entire range.
Thank you, Philip.